Hi, I just did my makeup. Shut the fuck up. Bunny is really homophobic. I'm not really into the whole dark academia aesthetic, but I've been wanting to check out The Secret History for a while, so I started it this morning, and so far it's very Saltburn, it's giving Conan Gray's bourgeoisie, and it's giving very unlikable so far, and also like, buddy, what life choices are you making? I read until page 40 and the plot so far is, oh yeah, spoiler, this Californian guy, he goes to a college in Vermont, I think it is, and it's renowned for their arts program, if I remember that right. His father had expectations of him to pursue pre-med at a local college, but the son was like, girl, I'm not gonna do that. He is still pretending to be pre-med, but he moved to Vermont. He secretly, I believe it was, changed his major to English first, but then he found out about this ancient Greek class, and it's very mysterious. I will get to that in a second. And there are only 5 students in the class. This guy, what's his name? Richard? This Californian guy. He wants to be part of the group because they're so mysterious. But when he goes to ask the teacher's like, bitch, get your broke ass out of here. We're only rich people here. And the dude kind of has to beg a couple of times to be accepted into the class. And once he is accepted into the class, the teacher tells him, oh yeah, if you want to be actually part of the class, you have to do some things though. Like it comes with a cost. So he has to drop all of his classes, change his entire major, throw away his entire future plans to pursue this one ancient Greek class. Unless you're like super duper passionate about ancient Greek and like you see yourself working with it for the rest of your life, then I could see you doing that, I guess. Still very cultish, but okay. However, this dude was planning to do something with English, is actually supposed to do something with medicine, but because of these couple of elitist little pricks, he's like, okay, I'm kind of curious like to see what's in there, so I'm just gonna throw away my entire life. Oh, a YOLO. He does exactly that, and now he's part of the class. I'll talk about the characters in a second, but the class, so far they've only had 1 session, and they were talking about like some crypto philosophical ass stuff. I'm not the type of person who just writes off anything philosophical as like, what the fuck? Like, I don't get it the first time I'm reading it, so it's stupid. No. I give things a chance. However, I was reading that passage, and I was like, girl, this is not making any sense. I'm so sorry. There was a part where they were overgeneralizing stuff so bad, and they thought they were speaking the shit. They were like, girl, we're just like Plato, and death is the mother of beauty. And what is beauty? Terror. Beauty is rarely soft or consolatory. Quite the contrary. Genuine beauty is always quite alarming. What do you mean? And if beauty is terror, then what is desire? We think we have many desires, but in fact we only have one. What is it? To live. To live forever. Like, how did we get from A to B to C? And also, originally this was about wanting to lose one's self-identity because it causes pain and blah blah blah. And I'm like, girl, the fuck are you saying? Isn't this Greek class? The fuck are y'all doing? Now about the characters, there are 5 people in the class. They're all rich except 1 or 2. One of the non-rich ones is Bunny or Edmund. For some reason they call him Bunny. I don't know how he got that nickname, but he's the liveliest one out of the group, the most approachable one. Oh my god, big spoiler, but he's gonna die. Like, that's how you're introduced into the book. It's like, it's been several weeks since Bunny died and it snowed. That's the introduction. So not major spoilers. And the other characters, they're all like, my daddy bought me a yacht. What did your daddy buy you? Nothing. That's cringe. Also, all of them apparently have this really fancy style. This is set in America. Who the fuck dresses up to go to college? I know this is a stereotype, and I was just going on about like generalization. Girl, I know damn well the Americans be showing up in their pajamas to class, so like, they do not be looking like gothic pirates showing up to class. But I guess everyone who studies Greek stuff just dresses like that, apparently. But I mean, it's a nice picture for the dark academia people, so unrealistic, but Cool, okay. There's another guy, his name is Francis, and he's described as the most exotic one out of the group and as albino, but I'm not sure if he's actually supposed to be albino or if he's just a redhead and very pale. So I feel like if he was actually albino, wouldn't there be more stuff about that? Like, I don't know. We don't know too much about him yet, but he's kind of just rich. And then there's Henry Winter, and he's like the ultimate emo. Like, he always dresses black, I think, and like very stylish. And he's, personality-wise, he's so cold and like so materialistic. During the first lesson, it was mentioned how he bought a pen for $300, and his friends were mocking him because a few weeks prior he had mentioned how he hates those pens, but then somehow his mind was changed because he was like, oh my god, this is like a materialistic symbol, so I will get it because I want to be like the richest bitch. But also when he talks to the main character, to the California guy, he asks him like, so have you read Plato? Oh, so like, did you read the tragedies? Or did you read the dialogue or the tragedies, or did you read the... And the main guy, he's like, bro, I don't know. Like, I read a bit of it. And then Henry's like, a bit of it? Did you not read like the 1,000 pages of Plato and blah, 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 and did you not analyze it? And did you not do everything that I did? Did you have your own life? Did you not pursue everything that I did and have the exact same thoughts I did? Because if you didn't, that means you're stupid, because I thought every intelligent thought, and if you didn't think every single thought I thought, then you're stupid. That's what Henry's like. I don't like Henry already. Also, the fact that his name is Winter is very fitting because his ass is so cold to everyone, or at least poor people. Richard, or whatever the main guy's name is, he's on financial support, and he's like, he doesn't have as much money as the others, of course, but after observing the group for a while, he went out on a shopping trip. He didn't have the money to go shopping, but then he lied to his boss and he was like, oh dude, can I like get a little bit of money because like my car broke down? He doesn't have a car, and then he kept lying straight to his face just to go shopping. And when he went shopping, he went to a charity shop and bought like the most prestigious looking clothes, and he was like, oh my god, I'm gonna fit in so well and be just like the others, because his main or only motivation to join the classes so he can be like the others. Girl, why do you want to be like those hoes? There are twins, Camilla and Charles, and they are rich kids, but there's not that much said about them yet. Oh, also the main guy, he's like low-key fruity. Like, he simps over the whole group. I think if he had the option, he would totally pursue an orgy. But he keeps going on about, oh my god, Henry is so hot, and Camilla is so hot, and Charles, and Francis, and Bunny. Right now, Richard still has to prove himself to the group to establish his place there. Girl, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to waste your energy on some weird-ass kids? And I, following the example of Richard, or whatever his name is, I'm going to go shopping in a second after I get dressed. Not a naked leg. I do have a really bad headache though, because I was editing a music video. Girl, these hoes be studying Greek, I be studying arts, I be doing music videos. The other day I was building a keyboard from cardboard, and then I was carving wood not once, not twice, but thrice. God, this is so cute. Literally, I'm so talented. Now I'm gonna go shopping with the money I earned and didn't steal from my boss, like Richard. I'm sorry if that's not his name. I had my first day at my job yesterday. It was really lovely. I like my colleagues and I like the place where I work. It's very cozy, comfortable, and it smells good. The second I stopped recording, my doorbell rang and I got a parcel from Japan from my Japanese teacher. I'm so happy. Oh yeah, for context, I used to live in Japan. I love saying that. Otanjobi omedetou says happy birthday. There's no way. Girl, I'm gonna cry. I just did my makeup. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. These are Hinamatsuri dolls made from stained glass. I participated in almost every Japanese holiday last year while I was living there, except Hinamatsuri because I didn't have a doll. But now I have something to put up. So Hinamatsuri is, if I remember correctly, girl, editing me, correct me if I'm wrong, a festival where you put up dolls traditional dolls. I don't even know why, but you just do. And it's usually one guy and one girl, like a wife and husband, I think. That's them. And she also gifted me a hair clip. And, wait, it looks, sorry. It looks so cute and it matches my hair. Haul. This is what I got. $2 lip gloss. That's it. I went to a mall, then I had the banh mi that you saw, and I went to the city center. Didn't find anything, but it was fun looking. And then I got home and I took a nap. Girl, I was just passed out, honestly. Maybe I'm anemic, because I be passing out a lot. Well, whatever. I was just not in a shopping mood today, but let's talk about secret history because I read a little bit more. Now on page 70-ish. Remember how before I mocked them talking about like, beauty is torment and death is beauty and blah, blah, blah. They kind of explained it more. It still doesn't make that much sense, but they connected what they were saying to wanting to let go of one's self-control and just be wild again. I feel like this probably has a deep meaning for the remainder of the book. Like, I know somebody's gonna die, Bunny's gonna die, so my guesses are that during a situation everybody will be like, okay, we're just gonna lose our minds and be crazy and act out of our animalistic instinct. And that will be like in relation to this discussion that they had. But still, it's so wag. Honestly. Girl, my lips look so pretty. $2. It looks like the Dior lip oil. Oh my god. My parents, my mother, she gifted one of my very close friends the Dior lip oil ones because she's just such a good friend and my mother is such a good mother. But anytime I meet with my friend, I will give her a compliment like, oh my god, your lips look so good, what are you wearing? Not knowing that every single time she's wearing the Dior lip oil. And it looks like this. So, girlies, if you want to dupe, get the Alverde pomegranate lip thingy. What happened next? Bunny invited Richard out to a dinner and he was like, girl, it's on me, just come, wear something fancy. Shortly before the dinner, Richard encounters Judy something. Judy is a regular kind of alternative girl. Richard describes her kind of in dysphemisms. Oh, look at me, I'm so smart. English major. Like negatively, he's like, she's below me and I don't like her. And literally, my Greek friends, they are so much better than this girl. Like, what does she want? She does not have money. But that shows already that his brain is infected with the elitist mindset. Anywho, Judy tells him about how she doesn't like the Greek people. She's like, yeah, I had an encounter with them at a party once and I bumped into the twin sister and then she was really mad at me. And then Henry and Charles, they started like lunging at me. They didn't attack me, but they were like screaming at me. It was really scary. And then like one of my friend, he defended me and then they broke his collarbone and his ribs. That's pretty intense. Like, collarbones don't just snap. But yeah, obviously she doesn't like them. But Richard doesn't care. He's so obsessed with them. Oh my god. Actually, there's a quote that goes like, I am nothing in my heart if not obsessed. Girl, that one was good. That's a good quote. Sorry, I'm doing the Nara Smith hands a lot. Like I'm wealthy. Look, so at the dinner, Bunny is really homophobic. The two of them get drunk and Bunny keeps going on about like, oh my god, have you noticed that waiters are always like gay? I fucking hate gays. Nobody asked, but he just keeps going on. Like they are talking and then they move on the conversation. Then he starts talking about gay guys again and then they move on and he's like, gay. And even Richard says, Yeah, honestly, it's kind of suspicious, like, how he's so homophobic. Like, I know some guys who are homophobic. They're only homophobic because they're, like, gay themselves and, like, internalized homophobia. So, like, I'm not sure. He might be homophobic because he's homo. But I don't know. But also, like, he seems to actually hate homos. So, I don't think he is a homo because he's just that homophobic. And what's fruity is that Richard also asks, like, hey, you know, our mutual friend, Francis, is he gay? Like, I'm just asking for a friend because, like, he dresses so nicely all the time and he's so pretty and fancy. Like, girl, we all know why you're asking. But apparently he's not gay. Bunny reacted like, a friend of mine? So apparently he's not gay, but also I will keep an eye on that. During the talk, it was also revealed that, girl, I keep forgetting the names. Henry Winter, yeah, the emo guy. He had a car accident or some other kind of accident when he was very young, and then he spent many years in the hospital, and that's how he learned just so much in general, like all the languages. He speaks like 7 or 8 languages. Because of that accident, he still limbs to this day. So, fun fact. Oh yeah, now plot twists. Bunny didn't have money. They were kind of stranded in there, and Bunny doesn't care. Bunny's like, well, Richard, you can pay, right? I mean, I invited you, but like, you're gonna pay, right? And Richard's like, girl, I didn't bring a wallet because you invited me. Bunny's like, well, you can write a check, or you can do something else. And Richard's like, girl, no and no. Like, the fuck do you want me to do? So then Bunny makes a call, and he calls Henry and is like, baby girl, you so rich. Can you come over here and fix my issues? And turns out he does that all the time. Henry, he formally paid for everything. But in the car, after dropping off Bunny, he confessed to Richard. Yeah, that's not the first time that happened. Actually, Bunny kind of has a problem because he always invites people, but then he pretends like he doesn't have a wallet. And also, like, he actually did have his wallet with him because you guys went there with taxi and he paid the taxi driver. But then suddenly he didn't have the money for the meal. Like, you see, like, something's not adding up. So, like, he was lying to you. So that's not cool. Bunny, he's not from a wealthy family, if I remember correctly. So only Bunny and Richard are not rich. And both of them are the ones that I find stand out the most from the group. Bunny has this very cheerful attitude, and also this is probably just such an unnecessary detail, but during the lesson they had that was like very philosophical and stuff, at some point Bunny mentioned like, oh yeah, and potato fries, or something like potato fries, some kind of fast food. And the teacher, he was like, girl, don't bring this modern fast food, this poor people food into my rich class. And I'm guessing that Bunny probably is lying about like, hey, I'm gonna invite you and then you will have to pay me, actually, because he really doesn't have the money. And so he is lying, just like Richard is lying. Remember how Richard lied for the car that he doesn't have just so he could have money? I guess Bunny is doing the same thing, but like kind of differently. And I get a feeling that everything is not going to end well for Bunny. Well, obviously not for Bunny, he will die, but also not for Richard, because he is not meant for that life. Wait, I don't want to sound like elitist myself, but just, I mean not meant for that life as in everybody's rejecting him from that life. And it's no fun to be somewhere where everybody's rejecting you and like where you have to lie to just be part of the group. So like maybe just hang out with other people, please. Right now we were at a dinner party with the twins and everybody else from the Greek class, actually. And then Richard left early because he had a headache, but actually he was just feeling kind of like derealization-ish. Yeah, that's that. This is unrelated to the book, but I want to go to the gym. My one plan for today was to go to the gym because I signed up this morning for a gym membership. And I haven't gone yet, and it's 9 p.m, past 9 p.m. And after I got home from shopping today. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna change clothes and then head out to the gym. But then I got into bed and I couldn't get out anymore. I was paralyzed. I was literally chained to my bed. And then I fell asleep. I wanna do sports. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest of the night. Maybe gym, maybe no. Maybe I go tomorrow before work because I have work tomorrow. I have a job. I had my first day of my job yesterday and I have made so much money. And I'm gonna make so much money more tomorrow. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go for the night and bye. Bye.
Wir hängen hier rum. Sprech mir mal Genick, alles. Nick, mach nicht jeder so einen Songwunsch.
Hello and welcome back. I have not progressed in reading The Secret History, but I'm going to try to read some more of it tonight. I've been quite busy, except for yesterday. On Saturday I went to the gym for the first time and that was surprisingly really fun. I've been to the gym a few times before that, like during holidays when the hotel had a gym, but I didn't like it. I've been doing at-home workouts like Pilates and yoga and HIIT, all that kind of stuff, like Pamela Reif, Chloe Ting type of stuff, ever since I was like 12 years old, I think. And I find that weightlifting is quite similar to those, except that you get into that really high state of, oh my god, I feel my muscles burning much faster, much more efficiently, so that's cool. Girl, what is this fucking iron? Stop peeing! Why is it squirting? And what is that? What the hell? I didn't read the instructions, but it should not be peeing, right? Also, I pressed like 90 kilos. Like on my first day, I was like, girl, the PCOS do be giving me a lot of testosterone, but also I'm really strong because of that. So there's always a bright side to things. And then on the next day, I woke up at like 6 a.m. naturally. And then I was like, girl, I really want to go to the gym. So I went to the gym in the morning. And right after I had work, so girl, I'm that kind of girl who wakes up at 6 in the morning, goes to the gym, goes to work, makes herself a smoothie bowl, wears Miu Miu, journals, manifests, has a diary. I'm just a clean girl, okay? I'm Bella Hadid. I married Justin Bieber. See, girl. This is off topic, but like Justin Bieber, he concerns me. Like, that is not a happy man. I feel bad for him. What am I doing wrong? It keeps being. And my first day of work, it was really fun. It was also very busy and also super random, but there was this guy, this YouTuber with 1 million subscribers in our shop. Nobody told me about it, but like apparently he was making videos about us. And then he was like, oh yeah, baby girl, can I interview you a little bit? And I was like, girl, it's my second day. I don't have much to say, but I'm here talking to 1 million people. Hello, what can I say? It was actually really embarrassing. During rush hour, I was like making all these drinks. I still didn't know all the recipes, so I kept having to check the recipes, and then looking back and making drinks, checking drinks. And then I was also like, okay, this dude is going to interview me. He told me the questions beforehand and I was supposed to think about them and like what I should answer and all of that. But like, bro, in my mind, I was thinking, bubble tea, taro, mixing, creating milk, vegan milk, soy milk and stuff. I was not thinking about his questions. And then he mic'd me up and everything. Okay, so we took 2 takes. The first take he asked me, why do you want to work here? And I said, oh, the people are really nice. I like the ambience and I love the food and it's so lovely and it's so calm and peaceful, blah, blah, blah. Really nice answers. And then he said, okay, perfect. Now, can you try to shorten that down a little bit? I will give you like 20 seconds. Can you say it again? And then he started recording again. And I was like, in my mind, I couldn't think properly. I was just like, girl, what did I just say? I don't remember. So I was also really nervous. So I was just like, I like this place because the people are nice and I get free drinks. And the second I said that, I was like, oh wait, actually, can you cut that out? Can we retake it? I fucked up. This dude was like, girl, no, we're keeping that. I'm gonna show that to my 1 million followers. And he showed it to my boss, and I was like, oh, it's my second day. She's gonna fire me because she thinks I'm just here for the free drinks, which I'm not. There are like many reasons why I want to work there, but like I never had an interview to work there. So why was this random YouTuber from Taiwan interviewing me? But it was fun, and I'm really, really glad that we have somebody making videos about our shop and also like promoting us. So that's great. I love my work. I love everything. And actually it's really fun. Now I get to say, hey, I'm in this famous YouTuber's YouTube video. The day after that, I went to the gym and I ate alphabet soup. Is that what you call it in English? Those soups where you have like pasta in the shape of letters. Girl, I've been on a grind of those. Like for the past week, it's really bad. I've only been consuming those soups. And it's gotten to the point where my mother, this morning, she sent me a medical website talking about why those kind of soups should not be consumed too much and why they are dangerous and what they can cause. Let me eat my soup. Let me eat my soup. I've noticed that when I like a food, I will eat it like constantly, like every day. Like I will not switch my foods up. I noticed that while living alone in Japan too. For the whole year, I had the same 2, sometimes 3 sandwiches that I would rotate around. So I would get either tuna mayo, or I would get egg, or I would get this ham sandwich. But as I was saying, right now my hyperfixation is the soup. Honestly, I should probably switch to something more nourishing. Today, I shot a music video. So, like, what did you do today? Did you shoot a music video? I don't think so. It's for an art class. I'm taking a videography class. To get credit for that class, we are doing group work, pairing up, teaming up to film one music video, and we're like halfway through with ours. I do the camera work, editing, and I'm also performing in the music video, and I love it. While I was in high school, for extra credits, I would do these philosophy raps and biology raps. There's another one, an English rap, Macbeth rap. That was fire, low-key. And in theater, I also did a rap. Girl, I did a rap in everything. Because of that, I already have experience. So now with the music video, I was like, oh, baby girls, leave it to me. I'm gonna make you guys the hottest movie stars ever. Just trust me. We went to the university's photo studio and it had like professional box lights and backgrounds and all kinds of amazing materials we could use. Loved working with that. I really want to use it more in the future, so fingers crossed that I will be able to do that. Today we mostly did outdoor shoots, even though it was raining sometimes, but we almost never got wet, so that's perfect. Then we had a little lunch break. We went to this burger place and we got compliments about our makeup because we had like special jewelry and jewels on our faces. Yeah, today I will keep doing this, and after I finish that I will have to write an analysis for an English class, because for that English class we have to do like 10 different things to get any credit at all. Like, is it ever that serious?